The removal of tons of sand on Sunset Beach and Treasure Island is also underway, but that sand is still a major problem for the homeowners there.
Now, a new harsh reality is setting in for some of those folks. The county and FEMA have strict requirements for how they can rebuild their homes. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson is in Treasure Island with the story.
There are many homes in the Sunset Beach community with substantial damage, and many of the homes built before 1977 or below the level of the storm surge. The news is not good. These homes will not be allowed to be rebuilt. This is what it looked like the night Helene hit 85th Avenue in Sunset Beach. As a torrent of water rushed in, the storm surge carried with it tons of sand, and the crush of water did substantial damage to many homes.
Horrendous. Horrendous. It's absolutely, I call it a war zone. It's just a disaster.
Candace Quayle and her husband live in a home built in 1938 and are working hard to clean it up for repairs.
When I look around and see my friends and everything we own is out on the street.
But according to Pinellas County officials, any home that has suffered greater than 49% damage will have to meet new, stricter code requirements to be rebuilt.
That will generally mean that the home will have to be elevated or it would have to be demolished and rebuilt.
Kevin McAndrew, the director of building services in Pinellas County, says the goal is to keep people in their homes, but also make them safer.
If a home is substantially damaged, that does not mean that a resident or a family has to be removed or has to leave their home.
For Candace Quayle and her husband, raising their home or completely demolishing it and building a new one is just too costly.
We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. We don't have that kind of money to raise it up. You know, it would just have to be demolished and try to sell the land and move on.
If the city of Treasure Island deems their home to be substantially damaged, these longtime beach residents say they will just have to move on.
The housing market today, we're lucky to be where we are now. And this happens, so we would have to move on, move forward with something, a new world.
Many of the people in this Sunset Beach community are worried that the new standards will substantially change their area, getting rid of older homes and older Florida residents, substantially changing their community for the future. In Sunset Beach, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.